Today, January 2nd, we celebrate the feast of Saint Basil the Great, Bishop of Caesarea, and Saint Gregory Nazianzus, Bishop of Nazianzus, both doctors of the Church. Basil was born into a wealthy Christian family in Cappadocia, modern-day Turkey. Saint Gregory was also from Cappadocia. A friend of Basil, he too followed the monastic way of life for some years. He was educated at the most famous schools of his time, Caesarea, Alexandria, Athens. He was ordained a priest and in 381 became Bishop of Constantinople. It was during this period when the Arian heresy was at its height. He was called the theologian because of his great learning and talent for oratory. During his schooling, Basil began a friendship which would last throughout his lifetime with Saint Gregory Nazianzus, a contemplative poet. Basil was quickly elevated to an esteemed teacher and lecturer, and during this time, he experienced a profound spiritual awakening. Eventually, he decided to become a monk and found a monastery in Pontus, which he directed for 5 years. After founding several other monasteries, he was ordained and in 370 made Bishop of Caesarea. As bishop, Basil was a courageous and heroic champion of the Catholic faith against the Arian heresy. Basil was tireless in pastoral care. He preached twice a day to huge crowds, built a hospital that was called a wonder of the world. As a youth, he had organized famine relief and worked in a soup kitchen himself. Basil was best known as an orator. Though not recognized greatly in his lifetime, his writings rightly place him among the great teachers of the Church. 72 years after his death, the Council of Chalcedon described him as the Great Basil, minister of grace who has expounded the truth to the whole earth. Saint Basil and Saint Gregory Nazianzus, pray for us.